Hi everyone, it's Steelbook Steve. Going to do a Steelbook review on the Jungle Book. This particular release comes to us from Zavvi. This is the diamond edition that we're seeing here, and this is not so much a quarter Steelbook, but I think it's less than that, as we're seeing just the very bottom of it is actually covered. It's a one-disc edition. Interestingly enough, when these were first coming up from Zavvi, they were region B and C locked, so you do have to have a region-free Blu-ray player if you live here in the States to actually view this particular release. So let's take a look at this edition here. It's a great looking steelbook. The colors are awesome. It's amazing. This came right off the heels of Aladdin. They released this one and The Little Mermaid. And this one, again, comes to us from Zavvi. And we're seeing just beautiful coloration here. It's high gloss with some embossing on the title, framework, and then around the characters. So if I kind of turn it to the light, you can kind of see where the embossing is on the characters and on the title itself. Again, the saturation of the color is just beautiful. With the greens, it gives you this impression of depth and being in the jungle. Here's the spine, the Jungle Book that we're seeing here. Unfortunately, as I said in the past before, sometimes you get a little spine slash, which collectors hate. And there's the back, which I think is a bit of a waste of space or potential art that could have been. It is kind of interesting that if you look very closely, you can almost see in certain light the forest in the back, right? Or not the forest, but the jungle in the back, which I think is kind of a nice touch, that it's almost subliminal, where it almost looks just green, but if you look at it from certain light, you get a bit of that jungle, which is kind of nice, actually. Here's the interior. We've got the Blu-ray itself, and as with so many classic Disney steelbooks, we've got a nice little image of Baloo and Mowgli floating down the river having a good time. The images, you can tell, are pretty nice looking. They're high res, they're good quality. And I also ended up keeping the 2-disc DVD edition just because there were some special features that were not ported over onto the Blu-ray that are on the 40th anniversary edition DVD. So again, if you're a completist or a collector, you want to see all the special features, hang on to the 2-disc US edition. Otherwise, this is the only steelbook that's available right now from Zavvi, and if you can get your hands on it, it is a beautiful steelbook.